crafters, my name is Miss Lisa and you have joined me for the Crafty Corner. Go grab all your craft supplies and come and join me as we make this beautiful heart bouquet. Now, down at the library, we will have a packet for you with everything that you need to make this project. And in your package, you are going to have some construction paper of various colors. You are going to have a little red ribbon as well as a piece of white cardstock. So the first thing you're going to want to do is cut out a bunch of hearts and then decorate them. So I've already cut out quite a few hearts and tried to do some of different sizes. I have some big hearts, some medium hearts, some little baby hearts. And I've used polka dots and lines and zigzags and polka dots and like just the outline. I love my little swirls here. So decorate your hearts any way you want. Now, if you're not sure how to make a heart, let me show you how to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and make 4 hearts at one time. And I'm just going to lay my papers on top of each other and fold them over. Now, you're going to want to cut on this crease, boys and girls. Cut on the crease. I can't stress that enough. Cut on the crease. And if you're not sure exactly how to do this, if you want to take your pencil, you're going to come down from your paper a little bit, okay, because this is going to make the dip in your heart. So I'm just going to go up, and I'm going to make a nice curve. I'm hoping you can see this. And then you want to end up down here at the end of your paper. So however tall the paper is that you're cutting on, that's how tall your heart is going to be. So you're just going to make this loop or this, this arc, and you're going to come down here in a diagonal to the point at the bottom. So Miss Lisa's been making hearts for many, many years, and this is very easy for me to do this. So I just put my scissors on the crease, and I cut, and I swing around. I'm going to follow the line I just drew, and I'm going to go right now down to the edge. And there we have our heart. All right, now I can show you one more time. We can make some baby hearts with the paper that I have left over. I'm going to fold it. And remember what I said, your heart is only as big as your crease is. And so I'm going to take my pencil, and I'm going to come up, and I'm going to swing around and come back down and make some little miniature hearts. So with my scissors, I cut it there. I swing the paper all the way around and come down. And then we have, when you open it up, some beautiful little hearts. All right, so once you get all of your hearts cut out and decorated, I have a few here that haven't been decorated. So let me think about some other things I might not have done yet. So I can just make some wavy lines. Okay. I can make, let's see, some bumps along the outside edge. So you can do all kinds of things. Those bumps really didn't turn out too good, but whatever. Whatever kind of decorations you want. You can maybe just do some squiggles. And you don't have to use black. You can do other things if you want. Use other colors for this. One of my favorites is just these loops. It's sort of like making a cursive E over and over and over again. Loopity-loop. All right, and so once you have all of your hearts decorated, and I have way more than I think I will need in my bouquet, you need to decide where you want to put them on your paper. Now, most bouquets are sort of tall to begin with, and then they sort of come together. Let's see, I'm trying to use different colors here. So, I mean, that would work, but I also have so many other little hearts, and I can maybe fill in with some of these other hearts. It's sort of like a little balloon, heart balloon bouquet. However you want to put them on there. So let's go ahead and get my glue, and it's probably best to use the white glue since we're using construction paper and cardstock. And sort of glue, and even it can go off the page too, especially if you've made some bigger hearts. And they can even, they don't have to be totally glued down. You can leave the edges a little bit loose so that it's like almost 3D. That would sort of be cool. So you can always play around with these things and create and make it your very own. So, boop, I'm going to stick this one back over here. So that way I can have 4 big hearts right here at the top. All right, so we're overlapping our hearts. And then we're going to do this one. And we're just going to come down. You sort of want it to make sort of a heart shape on the paper. So we've got the arc at the top. And we're sort of circling down here. Let's get a purple one. Put another purple one in there, and then I'm just going to have a couple of these little baby hearts that I had to sort of fill in at the bottom. So however you want your little bouquet to look like. And remember, boys and girls, I've always said this, I love to see your projects, and not too many people do that. But if you feel like taking a picture and adding your project into the comments at the end of the video, I would love to see that. All right, so there's my bouquet, and then I'm going to take and draw from the center and then go out to some of my other hearts. I'm using the points of the hearts to draw the lines, okay? And like I can pretend and think about where that heart would be, where this one would be, where that one would be, and I can add a few others in there if I would want to, okay? Maybe I'll have one more sort of coming down over here. All right. That yellow heart would be coming down in through here. So now where all of our strings are attached together is where you are going to tie it off with a bow. So you have your little bit of ribbon, and you're going to want to make a loop. Okay, and then hold that tight between your thumb and your forefinger. And you're going to take what's over here on the right hand side and loop it around. Sure I am. Loop it around. And then just like you're tying your shoe, and pull that other piece through and pull tight. Once you've pulled it tight, you can rearrange the tops. See, this one's way bigger than that one. So I'm going to hold this string here and pull that down and pull that ribbon down until it's about the right size. And then we're just going to add this here. Now, if you have a glue dot at home, glue dots would work wonderful for this. Because you could put that little glue dot here and stick that right in there, and it would stay and it wouldn't move. Since I do not have a glue dot with me today, I am going to have to use my white glue. And this is going to be a time when I'm just going to use a great big dot. Okay, like a glue dot. And I'm going to stick my ribbon right inside of there and call it good. So I have this beautiful bouquet of hearts that are sort of coming off the page and that are sort of a 3D look. I have a few that don't have decorations on it, but that's okay. And then I have some over here that I haven't used, and I can use them for something else. All right, boys and girls, come on down to the library and grab this packet and make yourself a heart bouquet. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Miss Lisa for the Crafty Corner. Join me again next week, because I'll have another craft that you can make. All right, bye guys.